name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Good day and welcome to everyone joining us for this preview. We're looking forward to Super Sunday, the Hong Kong Whirlpool race meeting, Africa's greatest race for stayers, and a host of feature races on the day. Joining me in studio is Rahil. Rahil, how are you doing?
Very well, thanks, Sheldon. Obviously, looking forward to this 10-race program. It's set to be an absolutely cracking meeting, and of course, this KZN Champion season, what a great success it's been, and it obviously now comes to an end on Sunday. But it's some top quality horses on show. We've got 8 graded races to look forward to, and of course 2 listed events. So I'm looking forward to the meeting. I think it's going to be one for the notebooks, one for. It's going to be that meeting that we remember for years to come, and obviously the Champions Cup looks set to be a very nice race. Hopefully the Roberts team, Johnson team can get some Group 1 success there with seats again, but we'll touch on that race once we do get to it. But obviously race number 1, Group 2 to get things rolling.
Excellent international flavour all round. Let's go to the package for the first.
Yeah, well drawn and big advantage at Greyville. Last run was disappointing in the Sales Cup race at over 1,300 metres. He broke quite smartly. I thought maybe over racing a little the first sort of 400 metres of the race. But then he was travelling fine, but just before he swung for him, he sort of dropped the bit and came under pressure and never finished it off. But he didn't fall in a hole, he just kept rolling, to run 5th. So we were disappointed in that performance. I thought he ran a bit below himself, and he bounces back to his very best. We saw races where he ran 2nd to Lucky Lad and also those races at Kenilworth. But then I've got to make him a very competitive runner. But he came through the run well, and all was good with him.
He did it in better style than I had expected or hoped for. The race on Gold Cup Day was obviously the plan, but I just felt he needed some experience and to try and have a crack a week before, but he came through it. He got the job done, and he's taken it well enough, and we plan to line up on Sunday.
Well, there we heard from Dean Caname about number 1, Outlaw King, and this is a son of Rafif who's got any amount of ability, and I must agree last time just a little bit fresh, a little bit keen. But to throw a spanner in the works, Rahil, number 5, Taylor the Comet. Just when it looked like Outlaw King and number 4, Ready to Charge, would be the 2 horses to beat, Taylor the Comet came out and he made an eye-popping introduction in a quick time, winning by over 5 lengths, and he's found a lot of support.
Yeah, Sheldon, this horse obviously on debut as well. I think guys would have sort of seen him entered in this race and accepted and ready to run, and obviously the money came for him on debut, and what a facile winner. And just chatting to Sean Terry, he did mention it was always the aim for this horse to run in this race, so it's no surprises to see him win the way he did on debut, and he comes into this race on a 7-day backup. Slight concern because he's taken on horses that have had a slightly longer rest time to recover, whereas it's just 7 days later. You don't do much work with him, so it's going to be interesting to see how he goes. 8-1 into 16-10, the support is there, but I think number 4, Ready to Charge, could just be the one to beat in this event. Now Lars Hewitson is aboard for the Michael and Adam Azzi team. Last time out he ran 3rd behind Jerusalem Rain. 2nd in the race was a horse by the name of Sandringham Summit, who came through to win the Durban Golden Horseshoe over 1,400 metres, and is a runner with huge claims later on in the day. Had excuses as well, cut into right hind, so I think that run is a bit better than what it looks in on paper, and I think he's going to go very close to winning here from a neat draw. Number 1, Outlaw King, disappointing last time out, but as we've heard from Dean Canamea, he's expecting a better performance from him. And then, of course, Tail of the Comet. Do you give this filly, Let's Just Be Lekker, any chance?
I think you have to respect this individual, throw it into the calculations. An unbeaten horse is always very dangerous because you don't know exactly how good they are. She is taking on the boys and a very lively field. So race number one Outlaw King. He's got the experience at Greyville, and that might stand him in good stead from the best of the draw. Ready to Charge has also found support, and then Taylor the Comet with Just Be Lacquer, and number 3 Mount Pilates also is going to come on leaps and bounds from that last run. So the juveniles improve at different rates. So let's see what they have in store for us. An exciting contest, race number 1.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together. And to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.